Hello artists! Today we're going to do a really cool project. We're going to draw a rocket up in outer space. Does that sound fun? We're going to first start with this big long body of the rocket. Do you see how long that is? And do you see these lines are curved? So that's the first thing we're going to do. Let me put this to the side. Today you're going to need a paper and pencil and some crayons. Okay, that big rocket, I'm going to practice with my finger. It's on the diagonal, which means it's on the side like this. And it's curve line, round, curve line, ending. So I'm going to give it a try. Curve line, up. Okay, I'm going to do this in Sharpie so you can see it better, but you can still do it in pencil. There, now you can see it. And I'm going to turn it upside down because it's easier to do curves when you're upside down. And a curve at the bottom. Now next we're going to put these like fin shapes right here. Kind of like a square but turned on its side. So it's line down, and that line there. Does that make sense? Just do your best. Now we're going to put the window here. What shape is that? That's a circle. And we're going to do a smaller circle and then a bigger circle. Now we're going to add a couple of details to our rocket just to spiff it up a little bit, look a little fancy. I'm going to put these sections on, but if you get another idea, you may do that. Like maybe you'll want to put on a lot of stripes or put on a star here and here. Whatever you think looks really awesome. Now's the fun part. It's where we get to put the fire coming out. And I'm going to switch now and show you. I have another picture that's like this. I think that might be easier to see. Do you see a bigger fire, ziggy-zaggy, and a smaller one? I'm going to start with the big one. Ziggy-zaggy. See how I go to a point, and then here's my biggest one of all. And back down to the rocket. And then a smaller one on the inside. I'm just doing 3 points. But whatever turns out, you can have 4, that's fine, or 5. Now next, I want you to think about, what could this be down here? I'll show you in color. What do you think this is down here? This is the earth. And what is the blue color? That is for the water, and the green for the land. So do you see we're going to do a curve? Do we see the whole earth? No, we just see a little part. So we're just going to do a line like that, and then wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, I'm going to practice with my finger. Curve line there, curve line there. And then I'm gonna do my wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Now we're done with the rocket. We're done with planet Earth. Now we want to put some things up here in the space. So what are things that we could put up there? Well, we could put planets or stars or comets. There's a lot of ideas. I'm going to show you how to draw Jupiter, which is a round planet with a ring around it. So this, what's that shape? Circle. What's this shape? This is trickier. It's an oval. It's like a flat circle. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try. Here's my circle, circle, circle. I know I'm gonna put my rings there, so I'm not gonna draw all the way across. Okay, now I've gotta do my ovals. I hope I can do it. One little oval, and then one bigger oval. That's a little bit hard. And I'm gonna show you how I draw stars. I just go pointy, pointy, pointy. And it doesn't matter how many pointies there are. I just go till I get to the other side. And I like the idea of the shooting star. So I'm gonna do that. And just gonna do some lines like that, like it's just falling down from higher up in the space down towards the earth. Okay, we are ready now to color. Now when we do our sky, pick whatever you pick, it has to be dark. So it could be blue or purple or black, but it needs to be really dark. So I'm gonna use purple, and I'm gonna go hard and dark. Now when I get to the rocket, sometimes I like to put a little wall around it, so it helps my coloring be neater. So then when I come up, the wall's already filled in. And you could layer on top, like I'm gonna try black on top of this. Oh, I like that. Makes it look a lot darker. Now I wanted to tell you something about that word space. Did you know there's more than one meaning for space? A lot of our words have more than one meaning, and space is one of them. So one is, space is this, what's up high, high, high in the sky, that is space. But also in art we talk about space when things are in front of other things. So say my hand. This one is in front of this one. So that shows space because it's overlapping. So on our picture, can you see anything that's overlapping? Well, this ring is on top of the planet. So that's overlapping, and that shows space. And these fiery flames are in front of the earth. So that shows space also because it's overlapping. Now you're going to do the whole sky and the stars and the planet and everything in your picture. Your rocket is gray usually. So I'll give you two ideas to get gray. if you do not have a gray crayon, and you might not. One is to use a pencil lightly, because that's gray. Or another is to use a black crayon lightly. So I'm going to do that. Light, light, light. It's faster than a pencil too. I'm going to do light here and light on these fins. Make my little wall there, and a little wall there. Now on these stripes and the tip of the rocket, you could use a different color completely. I'm gonna do mine where I make it dark, dark gray. So it's just pressing harder on my crayon, so it comes out darker. And then our fire flames coming out back here. Could be orange or red or yellow. I'm actually going to use all three of those colors because that sounds fun to me. I'm actually going over the red and mixing them together. And I would put blue here and blue in the ocean and green on the land. And then when you get all done, you're going to have a beautiful rocket picture. And I'd love it if you sent it to me because it's so fun to see what you end up drawing and how it comes out. So have such a fun time, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.